Hi folks, Jason here from bowjunkie.com, coming to you guys today from a beautiful spring morning here in East Central Ohio. And today we're going to be talking about double bull, and we're going to be talking about the Primos Double Bull blind. And as you guys know, here at Bow Junkie, we're trying to take our reviews to the next level and do more field testing with them and stuff like that. So it's just not, you know, somebody else's opinion and stuff like that. We're going to try to show you guys if the stuff really does work and if it doesn't work. And as you guys have seen, we've already done one ground blind review, and that was that Rhino ground blind. Real nice ground blind. But we finally got the Primos Double Bull. Now this is the dark horse model for those of you guys that don't know. And I just want to go over a few things with it real quickly and let you guys know that we're going to continue to field test it this spring for turkey season and stuff like that. Obviously this is a hot item. There's a lot of people using these. You see a lot of these on the outdoor channel and all that other stuff used by a lot of different pros, and there's reasons for that, and that's because the Double Bull has always been the premier ground blind company, in my opinion. Ever since it started with Keith and Brooks, they just made phenomenal stuff. I still have one of their original T2 blinds that works awesome for a single guy to go out and hunt. It's a little small if you're going to take somebody with you, if you're going to have camera gear and stuff like that. But the T2 blind is just one of the best in my opinion. And mine still works. I've not broke a rod or a hub or nothing to this date. But this is the Dark Horse by Primos and Double Bull blinds. As you guys know, Primos bought out Double Bull a few years ago. And as you guys know, there's been a lot of chatter on the internet and stuff like that that the quality has went downhill since that merger. And I can tell you firsthand that I don't believe so. I believe that it's made with better material now, and I also believe that that Will Primos and that whole team that they're not going to put something out there that's junk. So first of all, this is in that it's kind of a make off the Predator camouflage. Now I really do wish Primos would go back to the original Predator camouflage. That's just obviously it's one of my favorites. It's something that I choose to wear spring and fall and everything. I just love the Predator pattern, especially as a guide. I just seem to find out that it works the best no matter where I go, the breakup and stuff like that. But this is in the Deception pattern, I believe is the name of this pattern. But as you can see, the Dark Horse here, it's a real nice blind. I can tell you that as you guys know, they're easy to set up. They come, you can set them up quick and quiet. Now I set this one up ahead of time, but it's got the scent flaps that are on all four sides, so that way if you want to put your scent flaps out to keep wind drift coming in and out, it's fine. It works good. I will tell you that it is very roomy. Now compared to the Rhino blind, I think this has more room. And if you look at the specs and compare the two, maybe it doesn't, maybe it's the exact same, but when you're in this one, you feel like there's more room, and I think that's because the way you can move this blind to get your shooting windows, you can sit in a corner. Instead of with that Rhino blind, I felt like I had to sit almost on the side or to the back in order to get good shooting lanes through the windows. And one of those reasons why is because there was a lot going on that Rhino blind as far as the shooting windows, and this is just an open face. To me it just seems more appealing. But overall it's a fantastic blind. All of these, the big two main shooting windows are all silent slide adjustment, so there's no noise. There's not a piece of Velcro on this entire ground blind, which I love. There's just no Velcro whatsoever. So like you can see right there, it's just super quiet. It weighs about 20 pounds, right around there. I noticed that this was one of the heavier blinds in the market, but I think that's what you're going to get if you want to get the quality of it if it's going to last. So let's take a look inside, and I'll show you guys what's going on inside and show you some of the room and everything that I've got in there. So all right, let's go. Okay, so for purposes of video here, I'm inside the ground blind, and I opened up a bunch of these windows so you guys can get some light and see what's going on here. But as you can see, I've got one of these real nice double bull chairs. I'm not even at the back of it yet. I've got my bow here on a pod. I've got 2 packs I have camera equipment over here, and then, you know, a chair or whatever. There's a lot of room inside of this thing. I'm very, very pleased with it. And like I said before, there's absolutely zero Velcro in this thing, which I absolutely love. I hated the Velcro in that Rhino ground blind. This has also got all the shoot through mesh netting that you need for come deer season and stuff like that, so that's nice, and that just ties up onto all these clips. These are all, like I said, they're all silent slide adjustment windows, and the only thing that's really has the possibility of making any noise in this ground blind is the zippers on the corner here. That's about it. But if you set those up as soon as you get in the ground blind, you're not going to have any issues whatsoever, and you can always actually even set it up, you know, ahead of time or before. But there is, obviously, as you guys can see, it's kind of like the double bull matrix, but it's only one side of the double bull matrix, to where that matrix that they came out with had, you know, 360 degrees of this, which was really, really nice, and those are still a really sought after hot item. It's hard to find those. But in the front side of this thing, you've got all of this shooting ability, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 windows on the back side. So if you are hunting with a child or something like that, that, you know, really wants to see a lot of game, first of all, nothing's going to sneak up from you from behind. You're going to be able to see it quietly and not make noise. They've even got the window up here in the top for those bird hunters and duck hunters that want to use this, you know, ground blind for waterfowl and stuff like that. Real nice situation. But as you guys can see, inside this ground blind, there's plenty of room. So, you know, if you guys are looking for a new ground blind, I field tested the other one. I haven't field tested all of them, but so far this is the pick that I choose to spend my hard-earned money on, you know, to hunt with. I think it's going to last longer. I don't see any seam issues whatsoever, like we had with some of the other ones that we talked about. All the seams are tight. They look like they're double stitched, triple stitched. I don't even know how many stitches are in them, but you can't see any daylight in any of the seams of this ground blind, which is really, really nice. Completely blacked out in here. So, you know, if you've got a youngster or a new hunter that maybe doesn't have, you know, $200 worth of camouflage, they can come in here in just a black sweatshirt, which is what we recommend, or a dark green, and really be hidden in here well. So these are fantastic. They're safe. They keep you on the ground. They keep you close to the game. If you've never hunted out of a ground blind, I strongly suggest trying it and checking it out. And if you're going to get a ground blind, I'm telling you, check out the Primos, Dark Horse, any of the Primos line. I haven't had a chance to check them all out, but this one is the one that we went with. This is the one that we're going to choose to not only hunt with ourselves and run some tape this fall and this spring, but I'm going to put my hunters in this thing to guide with as well. So, in my opinion, you cannot go wrong with this Primos Double Bull Dark Horse ground blind. Absolutely fantastic. Check out your local dealer. We've got all the information for Primos down there on the ticker. You know, check them out. Go to their website. Compare all the ground blinds and stuff that you guys were thinking about getting, and check out the Dark Horse. It's one of our favorites. So, hey, thanks for joining us here at bowjunkie.com. Check back with us again. We got a lot more reviews coming out and a lot more cool stuff. So, as always, shoot straight, hunt hard, God bless, and we'll see you right here next time on bowjunkie.com.